Welcome to another day of learning in geometry and trigonometry. This is your teacher, Sir Mark. We are going to talk about triangles and triangle congruence. Let's first recall that a triangle has 3 sides and 3 angles. So, how can we say that 2 triangles are congruent? There are 2 conditions to meet so that we can say that 2 triangles are indeed congruent. The first one is that their corresponding sides are congruent, and the second one is that their corresponding angles are congruent. In this lesson, we are going to talk about the 4 ways to prove triangle congruence. Are you ready to know them? Very good! Let's learn. To be able to prove that 2 triangles are congruent, we need to use postulates or theorems. These are, first, the SSS congruence postulate or side-side-side congruence postulate. Second, SAS congruence postulate or side-angle-side. Third, ASA congruence postulate or angle-side-angle. And the fourth one is AAS congruence postulate or angle-angle-side. Let's talk about SSS congruence postulate. SSS stands for side, side, side. This means that if we have 2 triangles and their corresponding 3 sides are equal to each other, then we can say that the triangles are congruent by SSS congruence postulate. Now, let's look at this example. Notice that the corresponding 3 sides of the 2 triangles have their corresponding equal measurements. These measurements are 5 units, 4 units, and 7 units. The sides of the triangles with the same lengths correspond to each other, making them congruent. This is also what we refer to as corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent, or CPCTC. Now, let's look at SAS or side angle side. This means that we have 2 triangles where we know that the 2 sides and included angles are equal or congruent to each other. An included angle is an angle that lies between the 2 consecutive sides of the triangle. In the given figure, angle A is an included angle between side B and side C. In the example given, we can say that the one side, the triangle, has a length that is equal to 3.6 units, which is equal to the corresponding side of another triangle. The included angle measures 49 degrees, which is also equal to the corresponding included angle in the second triangle. Then, the last sides both measure 7.1 units correspondingly. Here, we can say that if 2 sides and the included angle of one triangle are equal to the corresponding sides and angle of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. Okay, the third one is ASA or angle, side, angle. This means that we have two triangles and we know that the two triangles and the included side are equal. Take note that an included side is a side that is between two consecutive angles. In the figure, side C is between angle A and angle B. Let's look at this figure. The side with 8.9 units is between the two angles measuring 23 degrees and 124 degrees. These corresponding two angles and the included sides tell us that the two given triangles are congruent by ASA congruence postulate. We also have AAS or angle-angle side congruence theorem. This shows us that two corresponding angles and a non-included side must be congruent to the corresponding angles and a non-included side of another triangle for us to say that two triangles are congruent. Let's look at this example. Observe that a non-included side measuring 15 units is equal to the corresponding non-included side of another triangle. The two angles are also equal to the corresponding angles of the other triangle, which measures 42 degrees and 76 degrees respectively. Alright, now you know already about the four ways that we can use to prove triangle congruence. And these are SSS, SAS, ASA, and AAS. Now, let's try to practice. You are going to determine which postulate or theorem is illustrated by the given triangles to prove their congruence. I am going to give you 10 seconds to determine which postulate or theorem may be used. Are you ready? Let's begin. Number 1. Alright, time's up. What's your answer? Very good. The answer is SAS congruence postulate. Let's proceed to the next. Number 2. Alright, time is up. What's your answer? Excellent. The answer is SSS congruence postulate. Let's proceed to the next. Number 3. Time is up. What's your answer? Good job! The answer is ASA congruence postulate. Let's proceed to the last item. Number 4. Okay, time is up. What's your answer? You said it right. The answer is AAS congruence theorem. Very good. You did a great job. So, did you learn something new today? Oh, that's nice. That's great. You learned a lot. So, that is all about how to find out if triangles are congruent by applying the congruence postulates and theorems. Did you enjoy the learning session today? I hope you enjoyed the activity. See you again next time for another new and fun learning experience. Bye!